We are back with streaming. We have 4 tables, but Alphabet is really crushing me a lot, so that's not good. So I'll try to not touch anything. We have 2 more tables at the right side, so I'll try not to go in that tables, because when it crashes, I just can't go in for really a lot of time. Let's see, he's stabbing the river frequencies. Check, bet. Middle pair, bluff. Okay. Gonna call here. I tried to call here, but okay. Here we're gonna see the fold versus 3-bet, but we don't have a sample here. We're gonna bet and see what happens. He should have like here, like 17% of hands. We don't know how much he's folding on in 3-bet pots and nothing, but I think we have like a decent double barrel here. Okay, we're gonna bet it like this. I played with him, but I like no idea how he plays. He'll have 5 and 7s in this spot, really a lot. It's not the greatest trigger to bluff. I would like better bluff on 9x, on Jack-X. We don't have a lot of 5x, and then we are wrapping like 9-10 here. So, and I just can't make a rebuy also. So I just want to say today is gonna at the end of the stream we're gonna do a raffle. We're gonna do it live. I'm gonna disconnect for the stream after we finish the stream, and I will connect without delay, and we're gonna choose the winner. We'll do it live. And person who wins will need to let us know that he's in the chat, and that's it. For that, he will like need to say I'm here, and then we can give him the prize. Okay. Okay. I'm just afraid of touching anything with Dafa. Like I won't even go to the replayer because I was like kicked out 20 times when I started at 10 p.m. I started to get into the tables, and I was like kicked out 20 times. So I'm gonna be careful. Okay. Because of the SPR, I will bet smaller. He's calling 70%, so he's like calling pretty much everything here. And he's folding on the river a lot, so I'm gonna bet the turn. He's gonna call like every ace high probably, and on the turn, okay, he folds 50%. He's gonna call every pair for sure, so against 83%, I would bluff this hand on the river. Okay, and like we see now that he's folding 83% hold. So that's telling me that he's like calling with anything on the flop, because he steps a river 50%. So he's gonna try like float even out of position. Okay, just to see if I want to be at the chat. I want to be at the chat also. Okay, here we don't have a sample. And we're gonna fold on donk here. I'll try to, okay. I'll try to go to see the chat because now I don't see the chat. I'll try to go to the mobile. Okay. Okay, I can see chat just now. So now I can see the chat. Hello, NoteCaddy. Hello, Chain I see and Magic Orange. I didn't see the chat. I just see chat from now. I didn't see it till now. So if you write anything, I didn't see it, so you can write it again. Okay, this guy squeezes. We don't know anything here. Just we see that he called the squeeze with queens. He seems a little tight. Because I don't have a stats, I'm gonna fold here. I don't have a stat. I mean, I got a fish behind. Okay, I got a fish behind, and I think it's okay then to call. But I would like fold if I don't see the stats. I mean, ace queen. I generally never fold to squeeze, but I don't have a stats, and I see that this guy's probably pretty tight. Okay, we're gonna bet here. We want to bet here because we have like a draws and stuff like that. So we want to bet. We don't want to like slow play check or stuff like that. Okay, and this guy calls. Okay, I'm going to just jam here. I think this guy's a fish. Okay. I hate playing when there's like no stats, and I see like, I mean, this guy's just called squeeze with queens, and he's like not triveting stats. Small blind versus button 0, and okay, we're gonna. I mix here trivet and calling. I'll trivet this time. Trivet here, open here, and of course call here. This guy is triveting, okay, small blind versus early middle position. 70%, but we only see the queens here. Check folds a lot, so I'm going to step here with smaller size. Fold here, and we raise the 4-bet here. Okay, 4-bet the kings here. So I won't be calling here. Okay. Let's see immediately how he reacts on call. He calls 3-bet 8s. We see really strong ranges here. Okay, he has Jack 9. Okay, then he probably calls like Ace Jack off and like King 9, Queen 9, Jack 9, and suited connectors. So in this board we are like doing really well against his range. Okay, gonna 3-bet here. Let's see how he reacts. He folds on small size really rarely. Okay, he check raises not so much on 1/3 of the pot. I'm going to just go and jam here. I'm going to bet here one. Okay. Okay, cool. Here, he overfolds the turn a lot, so I'm gonna bet the turn here. He folds 75%, so I think we have like double barrel, and I think that most of the times it's gonna kick me out now. I want to show the hand into replayer. It will freeze now. It will freeze now, and I need to restart it. I apologize. I wanted to show you the hand. I need to restart it, and it will be like, I think it's gonna happen a lot. I don't know. Dafa is just doing that to me all the time. I'm gonna try run it as administrator. Sorry guys, I'm really sorry, but I mean nothing I can do. I wanted to show the hand, and tell you that he'll have like a lot of pair plus draw hands, and I think that shove this hand is not too bad on the river if you get to call, especially against this type of player. Okay, I can be back, but I just can't like go into other tables, so we need to just stick at these tables and not to add anything, because if we add something, we are like doomed. So I won't even add other tables, so I'm just hoping that players won't sit out. Okay. Call here. I think that if this guy wasn't a fish, I think we can just lead here, because I think we have like most 7x here, and I'm gonna do it because even I think this guy's a fish. Let's see, small blind versus cutoff. Can we call forward here? Let's see his check fold stats. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go and overbet here. We are up in 7x here. And I know that by doing a little bit like normal size, he's gonna call. I was wanting to see his, this is like a check fold, and I'm interested to see check call, check, call, and fold the river, and he's folding 51%, calling 41%. So he's not like overfolding, but with this hand, I think I have like most 7x here, and I turned the pair into bluff, so this guy seems like really tight. Usually this is my normal defend, but it seems like he's opening really tight range. So maybe we can fold here. Just let me see his range. Is he just really tight? Okay, I'm gonna fold. We're gonna isolate here. We have opportunity. Okay. Magic Orange, you are asking me what I think about that guy that called the shove with Queen Jack. I don't know. I think I don't know. I think it's okay, probably. I don't know that that guy seems like bad to me, so I can say like just about this play, but this play seems okay. But generally, he played like last 10 days, made some really stupid things, so I just can't comment it. Okay, I'm gonna see his range here, 8-9. We don't have the range, but probably I think he has like 50%, so that means he has ace-4 off, and that's his only 4x off in his range, so this board will he will miss this board a lot. And he probably, I don't know, he probably doesn't even have like 4-9 suited in his range, so we can like three-bet this flop. Seems fine, but also we can call here. I see that he's check raising a lot. We have a really good hand. we can call. Also, I don't think he has like 6-7 in his range. Okay, we're calling here. 6-7 off, he doesn't have in his range, and 6-7 suited, he probably 6-7 suited, he probably tribets some of the time, so he doesn't have a lot of straights. Okay, we're gonna jam here, and I think when this happens, he's like check fold. I'm gonna use normal size here because I feel like he's folding here. Okay. Let's see what he had. He had ace-4 off. So, like we said, that's his only 4x. And now when we see that he's check raising his 4x, that means that his calling range is really weak and we can overbet him. Really, he should be like target to overbet a lot. Because when he's like check raising on that board, it's his only trips that he has about off-suited hands. And that's most of the combos. And when he's like check raising that's telling me that his calling range on that spot is like weak, and we can like overbet him a lot. We should overbet him a lot, and probably a lot continue on river. Okay. The tables are opening, but I won't do anything until the table is fallen apart. Okay, and like I said, I see it's a small sample. He doesn't fall to c-bets. He's check raising a lot, so I think that he's probably over bluffing on that board, and I think that we can like have a good 3-bet flop range. When he's like check raising 3-4-4, we can like 3-bet the flop there, maybe with stuff like 9s, 10s, 8s. And add bluffs and add 4x. Okay, let's see how this player played deep. Okay, we don't have information about his. Okay, I missed the. We don't have information how he called 3-bets deep, but this is 3-bet here. So I wanted to see how this player plays deep. Okay, we're gonna go here for this size. Okay, he's calling. This is the board where we need to bet 1/3. Okay, I'm gonna check here. Okay, I'm gonna bet here, and that's it. I'm gonna turn it into bluff. We don't have a lot of worse hand than this, so it has sense to turn it into bluff. But he also has like ace queen, ace 10 here, and he'll have like, when he calls the turn here, he will have 2 pairs like hands with like 10 jack and queen jack, and I think that's it. So okay, he even has king jack. So I was thinking about betting the river, but the time was gone. I like betting and I click the replayer again. It's gonna freeze now. I apologize. I just can't resist, and so annoying. I mean, I'm gonna quit the DAFA after today because it's unplayable. Just to finish, because he will have like 2 pairs there, and I didn't thought that he would like check king jack there because it's pretty strong hand. So I thought that he will have like 10 jack and queen 10. But so I thought that we can bet like 2/3 on the river, and I think we will fold that hands. So I think we should done that. Okay, we don't know here anything. Okay, we're back. I just have to remember I can't touch anything. So we can play, but I can't touch anything, and that's it. So I need to remember all the boards and what he had and what was the situation. I won't touch anything because Duffer is broken, and that's it. Okay, Magic Orange, you're telling me his squad is pretty light. I mean, it's probably how people see me. We need to also take into consideration we played here like 10 days. People have some dynamics against me, so we need to take that into account. I think it's important to take that into account also. So we need to monitor how they play against us. I mean, I saw that we like on this sample of 10 days we're folding river 16% to triple barrel, and on 3-bet pots we are folding 0%. So I think that people will adjust to us. Okay, here is a multi-way. We don't know anything, but still I think this is the easy call. So okay, isolate here, fold here. I think this guy doesn't have Queen 10 off in his range. Okay, I'll check here. He steps a lot in position. I think it's close. I'm not gonna call here. I think the best play is just to c-bet here. But we don't have stats and this guy is a fish. But I won't check call like this type of the hand against the fish, and where I don't know how he plays. Here we didn't see the hand that he had. I mean, we can also value bet there without problems. Okay, 6x here. I'll try to rebuy here, and I'm going to trip it in this. But this guy seems to fold a lot, so let's see his early position calling range. Okay, he called ace king here. He probably then calls jacks also. He called. Okay. Bet here. He'll have probably ace king in his range, I think, and like jacks. It seems like pretty passive guy who folds a lot on 3-bet, so he probably won't like call deuces, threes, or fours even. This type of player. Okay. No, I just Magic Orange. It depends on the player I'm playing. I see if he's like folding a lot on 3-bets, I can like make it 4x or 4.5x or 3x. It depends on that. Okay, this is a call here. That depends on that. So I want 3-bet the same player. I want 3-bet like all players on the same size. That's the problem. Some of the players I'll 3-bet like 4x, somebody will be 3x, somebody will be 3.5x. It depends on the player. Okay, we are definitely calling here. Okay, this here is possibly that this guy is like check raising just the pure Jack X here. So if he's doing that, it's like possibility because he check raised a lot, and I'll jam here. I would also jam if the diamond has come. I would also jam against him because I feel like he's raising Jack X here on the flop. So I'm gonna jam here. Okay. This guy is really tight, so I don't think that he has many 6x in his range. He's calling low. Okay, one bet here. He doesn't fold on turn a lot, so he'll like call sevens here, eights here, pairs here again. Okay. Okay, he folded. Can you explain, NoteCaddy, what that means? Can I cover the replayer button with my hand? Okay, to go into the HUD to see what he had. You think about you're referring to that. This guy's calling. He calls 6% against here. Okay, and this guy's like squeezing tight. We have fold. 45%. Okay. Okay. He has like, I see decent check range, so I'm not gonna bet without equity here. We're gonna go here like this. When he's checking 3 times, he's folding 44%. I think I'm gonna bet here. The pot. We have like a pair plus draw hands that we want to step the turn, so I think it's okay. And I don't like to check when there is no chance we will win the pot. Okay. Bet here. I'm gonna fold here because he's not full stacked, so I'm not gonna squeeze it. Okay. We just keep betting that. We just keep betting here because this guy, I see that he's not folding. I mean, it's 30 hands, okay, but I think it's okay sample. So we're just going to just bet here. 10 doesn't really connect except Jack 10, 5 10 off, 6 10 off. Okay, I think I'm gonna cold 4-bet it. I'm gonna use this size. Maybe we shouldn't done this, but okay, I see Ace Jack here, Queen Jack. He probably will bet King Queen. He'll 3-bet him with King Queen, Ace Jack off, Ace 10 suited and stuff like that. So okay, we get the really good board here for our range. We would like to know here, for example, with what he's calling 4-bets, does he have Ace King in his range or not? Okay. 1/4 is the play. I mean, this guy will probably he'll probably have hands like tens here. He'll have probably just Ace Jack suited here, I would say. Okay, we're calling here. Maybe we can even shove here. Okay, here's call. I didn't play him a lot. The call is okay, I think. Okay, he had aces, okay. I was thinking about shoving here. Okay, let's see his river civet. One bluff with a big size where he had blockers. Okay, I'm gonna call here with a6 because Jack shouldn't connect really good with him. Okay, call here. But again, Like I said, the people saw us like we don't fold the river, so I think we can fold the river also. He's like betting the normal triple barrel, so okay. Nothing. I mean, I called there because Jack 9. He had Jack 9, but Jack like isn't like so well connected with the board. Okay, I'm gonna fold here. 3-bet here. Okay. Let's see his UTG calling range. Okay, 10s, 9s. Seems like pretty strong. Okay. Let's see if he's floating here. Okay, this guy doesn't seem to float. So I'm gonna bet here like this. Okay, I'm gonna call here, 3-bet. This guy, I don't think he's like floated type. Okay, I'm gonna fold here. I don't think he's floated type, so we have like more ace-x. We hit the 10. I'm not sure if we want to bluff here with this now, but and the flush is complete, so I won't bluff here. But if I didn't hit the flush, I would probably bluff this. So because I mean we don't block anything, and we have a lot of ace-x, we're gonna shove on the river. Okay. Here depends. I see that this guy's not falling to 3-bets a lot, so not falling to c-bets. Here it's important, does he step the turn? If he steps the turn, we have like pure check shove here. I'm going to do that this time. Okay. I'm going to shove here with this hand because he doesn't fold a lot, so we're going to just put the pressure on him. Okay. You see, like, okay, he's stepping a lot on the turn probably, but I think that he will like float also, so he called the 3-bet with Jack 10 off on the cutoff, so I'm okay here. I'm okay with my check shove here. Because he will like have like hands like ace 10 type of hands, and I think that the maximum pressure is check shove there. I'm gonna answer the question, okay? Okay. Let's see his check folding turn stats. We don't have stats for the river, okay. I mean, this hand I want to explain. It's like when we are betting bigger size on the flop, I'm checking a lot of turn and having a lot of check shoves. This hand is really good to do that because we are like not blocking any possible floats that he can have, and this guy will float because like I see like his folding stats are really low. So I'm gonna put the pressure on him and do a lot of check shoving. Okay. Okay. I understand NoteCaddy what you're talking about, but I just think that I need to control myself. Okay, we're gonna see if we have a range here. He falls to 4-bet 2 out of 2 times, so I would say that his range is having stuff that can call 4-bet. Let's see how he plays. Okay, flop c-bet. I would say that his flop c-bet is full of air. We are stepping the turn here. I think we can check sometimes and step sometimes. It's okay. I'm not gonna bluff here. I'm checking here, and I think we will win some of the time. So it's not a problem. He will have like Jack X, and he had Queen Jack. So we are getting value on the turn, and we are also like when the king hits, we are not capped. We will have like some trips, so that's really important. Okay, Magic Orange is asking me if he falling to 3-bet a lot. Do you 3-bet him using smaller size with wider range? No, if he's falling to 3-bet a lot. Okay, yes, you are right. I didn't read it correctly. If he's like folding a lot, I would 3-bet him with polarized range. Not wider range, but polarized range. More polarized range. Okay, let me just see his button folding stats. Okay, this size, because it seems like he's folding a lot on button. And we can use this size. Okay. Okay. I wanted to say that we need to take in consideration my table image, and I didn't done that so much because like we are not folding river at all, and even like I see that this player have bluffs, and I know that river is not connecting really good with his range. But like when he bluffed, he had blockers and he was bluffing with the pot. So when he uses normal size, I think that he will value bet most of the time. And on the river, he's like wrapping Jack X a lot, and I knew that he's doesn't have a lot of Jack X. So even A6 is a standard call in that spot. Maybe we can make some of the folds because people won't bluff us. I know that. So we can make some folds, and I didn't do that, and I think I should. Especially just go and click into the river pop-up. Okay. Here we're gonna squeeze, and here we're gonna 3-bet. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use here. I'm gonna check behind because time was running out. Here we're gonna bet. Even this guy, I think, will be calling a wide range. I saw that this guy is like folding a lot on delays. That's why I was thinking about betting and delaying, and we can like bet like this. We can like, I mean, we are deeper, so we're gonna have check range there, and we can like use hot stats in our advantage. I saw that he's like folding a lot on delay c-bet, so we can like delay c-bet, and I mean we have an okay hand that can even call stab on the turn, on the lot of turns, so we can just rep some showdown value. So when we are a little deeper, I mean we're not c-betting all our range, and we need to have check range, and then it's the time to like trying to exploit if they're like if they don't have a good check range, and we're going to try to attack delay c-bet a lot and stuff like that. Okay, Magic Orange, you're telling me if I'm adjusting. I'm going to adjust that way that I'm going to do a lot of check shoving against him. And that's the only adjustment we need. Okay. This guy, I think, is really tight. He's not playing these limits at all, I think, so. Check raising. Check raised once with ace jack there. And let's see the multi-way here. Okay, this guy's like really tight. And we don't have like a great call of the check raise. And it's multi-way pot, I think his range is stronger. And like we saw, I think we can make that fold. We're gonna go there to see what is he like double barreling happy. He's not check folding a lot. Okay. This is telling me that he's probably one of that guys that over c-bet, and then on the turn he likes to go and checking his mediocre hands. We're gonna bet here like this, and we are shoving the river. Okay, we are calling here with queen jack. Check raising here. We'll have king queen here. I think king queen is pure check raise in this spot. Okay. This is like sweet spot because he don't have ace queen and he shouldn't check raise at all here. We are over betting the turn here with two pair. Even it's also really okay to have like, I mean, 5 is not connecting with his two pairs, so we can raise, but it's like also against some players. It's like also cool thing is to have it in the normal size region of the normal size. But I mean, this guy is like so kept at this flop, so we can also take advantage of that. Folding here. Okay, we're gonna trip it here. Okay. Usually this is 1/3 of the pot size here, but when we are deeper, I'm betting bigger. He didn't fold at once here, so okay, he folded first time. But that's the board. It's like I would like show replayer, but I didn't. That board is like hard to float, so when he's calling there, he has some part of the board. He won't like call that with this. I don't think that he will like call there with Queen 10 or Queen Jack or King 10 or King Jack. Especially when I use this type of sizing I'd use now. Okay. Okay, stepping up the position. And this guy's like really, I think, on the tighter side. We are beating some of the hands. I think I will call. We are beating some of the hands. And now I just feel that he's now just trapping straight. And he's not calling too wide. So I think he'll have like many more. Okay, I'm gonna call here. Okay. Even this is not the greatest hand to be calling, but this guy, I see that he's not calling really wide and he doesn't have a lot of straights, so okay, we're gonna bet here. We are not gonna change our strategy, Magic Orange, just because he he called us. We're gonna also have bluff there. I'm not changing my strategy just based on that he's like step called Jack 10 there. So okay, bet there. Okay, I'm gonna check behind. This is not good. This is not good. He can have like 8-10 and 7-8, but he can change something into bluff. It's close. I think we should call there, to be honest, because we are blocking. I mean, this is the call, but I know this guy is like, he's always like so tight, but I think we need to call the ace jack there because he can turn hand into bluff there. I will show the reply, but he can have like pair and open-ender there, and he can like, but when I have such a big size, I don't see that rare. I see rarely that people do that. For example, if I bet the half of the pot, I'm calling always to protect my range. But when I bet like almost to pot, I just feel like he won't do that. It's close, but I think we should call here. I mean, ace jack just need to be called in that spot. It has so good removal effect, and I think ace jack needs to be called. Even I know from my experience when I'm betting like that big, and I know that this guy is like, I mean, it seems tight. We played few days, couple hundred hands, but I don't think like he will do that. Even, I mean, ace jack, I think it's need to be called. So ace jack needs to be called there. That's my opinion. I think I made a mistake. And I also don't know, I have 30 seconds time bank here and I don't have like time bank here. Okay, call here. Ace jack needs to be called there. Okay, we lost here. This guy checked ace 10 on the river. I was sure we're gonna win here. No, I know that player NoteCaddy, and he's not bluffing with the hands that are beating. Like he won't turn something into bluff. He will just bluff his bluffs. Let's see how much he folds on the river. Okay, call turn stab. I'm gonna give up here. I just feel that he's trying to make a move here. Okay, I would call ace jack. I was just thinking about my range. Do I want to have like 5-bet range there or not? That's what I was thinking about. Do we want to have like min 5-bet there range, or we want to have just a call range in that spot? Because I think that the answer here is mini 5-bet, because this guy is like he's like call 4-betting a lot, so that's the reason why. Okay, I'm gonna bet here. He's not c-betting a lot. Fold here. He's not c-betting a lot. Out of position, so and on this board he should have like 40% c-bet. Okay, give us the odds. And like he's not double barreling, so I feel like this was induced bet here. Yes, I just felt it. For example, he's like wrapping 8s, 9s, and he wouldn't bet 8s and 9s. So this was like induced bet. So I would probably say that he has like full house or ace queen, because he's not betting now like 8s with this size 100%. This type of dude, and like he bet 1/4 on the turn, and the guy who doesn't double barrel at all. So I think that was induced bet. 30%. I think it should be higher. Let's see if we have some hands. 30% against hero. Okay. Yeah, calling in there. He's double barreling a lot, so of course we're gonna call on the turn. Okay. We're gonna check here. Okay. We have bluff, raise, river, badge, and you have stats for river raise, and I think that's enough. If somebody is bluff raising you, you will know from the badge, and if you want to see his raise stats, you will see the raise stats. You should have like really small c-bet frequency on these boards, blind versus blind. So we will do a lot. I think that he's not aware of that, so I think he's like really bad player. So I think we will, if he's like c-betting 60% in the spot where he would need to c-bet 20%, we're gonna raise a lot. Okay. Two, 4 here. Okay, we're gonna make it like, I think it's okay. I think that he's overfolding, opening 22%. I would say that this guy's probably tighter than 22%. Okay. We can shove some of the time, call some of the time, and fold some of the time also. We don't have dynamics here, so I think the best play was like shove or fold, because I don't know how strong his 4-bet range is and how many bluffs he has here. On the turn I'm gonna bet. I think it's like really good. Really good. We have like king queen here, queen jack suited, ace queen, all the combos here. So I think we have like a lot of queen x's there. Okay, and we are shoving here. I don't think we can do anything except to shove there. This is interesting here. Okay. I think just this is like pure shove here. And I don't know here. The hand is so strange. I think we must defend on the river some hands, some full houses. I think it's okay call. And Dafa didn't crash the open the replayer, so he checked behind the turn. And I'm really betting like I have here like sixes, and that's the only best hand of this one except 7x. So I think I need to defend here. And I mean this guy's like double barreling 62% and he's checking jacks against me. So I mean I would like just so I don't know what to say. I mean he should like bet checks 100% of the time. So I don't know. So annoying. This play is like making me so tilt like somebody's playing like this. I mean on the river I know I need to defend some of the full houses, and the only stronger full house I have is pocket sixes. Okay. A place like that is tilting me a lot. But I don't know. I mean I know that I need to defend. Even the situation is like that this type of player will never bluff. That's what he's going to be tricky, like check jacks that needs protection, and I'm calling like his c-bet, I'm calling with queen x, king x, every ace x. Okay. Okay, let's see if we have some hands. Button versus Kato. We don't have it, okay. Button versus early, king jack. Okay. Three betting here. It seems like he's three betting like a lot. 5-star call. I think we can even check raise some of the clubs, some of the fives in spade, because they need protection. And we are, I mean, if he's like three betting, he's probably three betting ace jack off, king queen off, stuff like that. So okay, let's see here. Okay, we're gonna bet here. I'm gonna shove here. Okay. No call with like I mean I'm gonna shove there because I'm gonna shove a lot. I mean I will have a lot of flush draws that won't check raise the flop. So I think we can like call with fives, but I think that I'm gonna aggressively shove there because I feel like people will double barrel a lot, and I'm gonna just try to put a lot of pressure. Even this guy didn't like bet a lot, so I didn't see that. But generally, on that type of the board, it's paired, and I think people will double barrel a lot. So I'm just gonna shove a lot on the turn, and I think fives are okay. Call, okay, shove. Thank you, NoteCaddy. It's not there. Like we played our range. We have a lot of queen x there. We have like ace queen there. Ace queen is like shove. We have. I mean, he should think that we have like some. I mean, our bluff range is probably most consist of the flush draws, and like queen jack and ace queen. So it's not like we are full of shit. I'll have check range on this board, so blind versus blind, and we're gonna play. He doesn't stab a lot, that's the problem here. But he's like stabbing ace high, 1 over, okay. He's stabbing like ace 2, okay. Okay, I'm gonna overbet here. check there. Okay. I see that he's folding a lot on delay c-bet, so okay. And he didn't raise h6. That's good. That's why I chose this size, a bigger one. So it's okay. I mean, again, people are just giving us stuffs. That's good. Because he should like shove and put us in a tough range, but he didn't do it. Okay, this guy like betted the draw, betted the half of the pot. Okay. Hey, lol, Habik. I heard about that, man. I heard about that. I'm gonna bet check bet line here. I heard about that there are some bots, and I know some of them from stats, and he's like checking ace-x here, so annoying. He's like checking ace-x here, so if I hit the 10x, I'm not bluffing, so I don't know what's the check there. What about your bluffs then? What you gonna do with your bluffs? I'm gonna probably fold here. I mean, you see like how people play it. It's like so bad, I mean. Okay, we're gonna overbet here. Okay, we hit the nuts. And he's not triple barreling a lot, I would say. It seems like that he hit the 10x here. I mean, we talk about how you can like figure out if someone is bot, and I think that all bots on iPoker are from the same maker or same bots because they have exactly the same stats. The bots that I know that are the bots. So I don't know. I think that iPoker just doesn't care. A lot of people were like emailing support and stuff like that, and they just don't care. So okay. Okay. Usually when somebody bets like small on the turn, it's sign of the weakness, and the weaker players do that with weaker hands, so he won't bet the river. Okay. We see that he's folding a lot on delay c-bet there, so we're gonna bet. And he doesn't fold to c-bet at all, so I'm not gonna have a like 1/3 c-bet strategy against this guy. And I think now that he will call us probably with the putting us on the flush draw here. And he has like some probably ace high here. But I'm gonna bet no matter what. But I think that will happen, like he will go call with ace high. Okay, he hit ace 9. But he'll have like some flush draws. And I don't think we can win with jack there. Small blind versus early. I mean, this guy is really tight. But we are calling like that deep, so. His range is probably like 6% here, like 9s plus. 9s plus. Okay, some maybe suited connectors. But I don't think that I think that his range is stronger. Okay, we're calling here with the bad shot. And I don't think that he has. Let's see, he's like super straight. Okay, he has like ace-x there a lot. I thought that he's not c-betting a lot, but he's like c-betting all his range on that board, so we can't continue on turn because he'll have ace-x there. And he's now wrapping ace-x here. Okay. So that's telling me that I need to have raising range on the flop. This hand is not a candidate for that, but against his strategy deep, we are just raising there like 9s, 8s, and we are getting it in. So if I'm raising, like, I'm not folding. But against this type of player, we need to raise for sure, because he has like ace queen and ace king off, and suited broadways, because we don't want to give him like free rolling, and he's double barreling a lot, so he's gonna like double barrel that with ace queen, with queen of hearts and stuff like that. You see, like, he even bluff here with ace king, which is terrible bluff. So I know that he's like using blockers. For example, if he has like ace queen, he's like double barreling there. So against that type of player, I'm raising the flop and I'm not folding. Let's see how much he folds in the 3-bet pot to raise. He's not folding to raise, okay. So against this dude, I would just raise it and get it in. I also think NoteCaddy, that type poker has like become. They just don't care about the players. That's obvious. I mean, they cheated some of the players. They cheated me. Titan Poker did it. So I think they are like full of bots and full of shady business. And I don't think that they will ever be back at the top, because microgaming is now from the autumn. Microgaming will be like really good, because now they have allowed the HUD again and hand history, and now they are giving like huge rakebacks beginning from autumn. So I think a lot of players will get back there. I played there and I didn't have any issues. They're just they're a great network, and I think I will be back there. Look at this, he's like opening 26%. Is this real? Okay, he has like king 8 off. So it can be real. It has to be the sample. Because he has like king 8 off, and it's like it's like used a lot, so I'm gonna stick to my normal range then. My normal range has jack 9 off. Just to remind you, at the end of there are 12 of us, I think. At the end of the stream, we will we will go to the raffle and choose the winner of the package. And if when winner says hi, we're gonna give him the package. I will explain you the rules later. I'm thinking about the size here. I'm gonna protect my normal size here. And I know this guy falls a lot on the overbet, so it's really nice to have like here. To have it in the normal size sometimes. Okay. And I know that he's falling on the overbets really much, so. Okay, it seems not. That was just my impression that he's falling a lot. Okay, then we could overbet also. But I think also that we have like merit to use a normal size there. Because we are not like, we don't want to be polarized in that spot, I think. We have like ace-7. We are not checking back, I mean, a lot. But we can like check back maybe aces. I mean, checking the multi-way aces. So I think we can have overbet range. We can have definitely overbet range then. If we check like aces multi-way sometimes. I think we can then check. We're gonna use bigger size here. Against the player that like floats so much, I'm not gonna use 1/3 strategy at all. And also I really like to play bigger size strategy. I think it's really good. Sometimes I switch the strategy from 1/3 to bigger size, because then you can like have check range and stuff like that, which is really cool if you practice to do it. So I think then you can like exploit delay c-bet stuff, check your check range, and you can then play a little bit like deceptively. You can have some strong range into check range, some draws and stuff like that. When you bet 1/3, you basically don't care about your check range. And I mean, when you play heads up, it's just not good to. If you are a heads up player, it's much better to have bigger size than 1/3 in position, because like you're not exploiting anyone by that size. I mean, any good player. This is 50-50 3-bet and call. Okay, let's see. Also, this is 50-50 between 3-bet and call. Okay. Let's see what he's donking. Top pair, not flush draw, 2 overs flush draw. Okay, it seems like he has strong range than usual. Really good for our range. I'm checking here. Let's see multi-way, how much shining bets multi-way. So he's like, I mean, really not betting a lot, and he check folds 55% of the time, so I think when he checks he's like weak. We're gonna bet, we're gonna call here. Okay, we're gonna fold here. Also, this hand is a mix between 3-bet and calling. And this guy opened only 10%, so... Okay, we're betting the turn again. Let's see his check call range. And how much he folds on turn. So he rarely folds on turn. That's telling me that his double barreling range is a little bit stronger. But I see that he's folding a lot on the rivers. I need to check raise here or fold, and I'm not check raising when this guy's calling. And this is not really good. We can't really bet now on the river with this hand. I think we'll be forced to open one more table, and I'm really afraid of doing that. Because if it kicks me out, I will be mad. And this guy like bet 1/3 of the pot and usually bets bigger size into 4 players, into the 3 players. I just think that he's like bad, really bad, because he's like doing some stupid things. I mean, you're multi-way, you need to see bet with the bigger size, and especially on that type of the board, you're like betting. What are you're gonna induce bet? I don't know. I would just love that I had set now. Just to punish him. Because I hate when somebody's like playing the way that it shouldn't be played at all. And like people are doing that on iPoker, I think really a lot. At these limits. Maybe at higher limits people don't do that, but on iPoker they definitely do. Okay. I'll look for the other tables. We can put the breakthrough heads up HUD here. Okay. I'll play a heads up until we get the table. I have a table immediately. I would just love to play heads up, I mean, with this guy. This guy is like a really weak player. I would just love to play heads up with him. Okay, we have 4 tables placed. And it didn't kick me out, that's good. I didn't use river pop-up today. Maybe we'll have opportunity to use it again. We are in the bigger size against this player. And I see that he's not 3-betting a lot, so he's probably calling a jack. I'm gonna put ace-10 in the normal size. We'll have definitely our bet range here, so ace-10 in the normal size is pretty good. We are triple barreling here. He falls to c-bet rarely, so he will continue with a lot of weak hands. And we're gonna use the smaller size here, so we have ace queen and ace king. Ace queen will be sometimes also in the smaller size, and ace king is overbet every time. I don't know, Beastaholic. There's nobody here. I'm alone, and baby is gone to sleep. So maybe you heard her before. He was little bit. He's trying to sleep, so he was like, she was like nervous. But now there's nobody there, so I don't think. No, nothing going down. Nothing going on here like that. I'm sorry to hear that, but I think maybe you should restart the stream or something. If you have any questions, go and ask. I mean, we didn't even have like a good discussion lately about the hands. I'm sorry to hear that, guys, but I mean, it's not on me here. If it was before, maybe that was when the baby was... No, I don't have a fan or something like that, no. And I can even mute the sound. If you like, I can mute the sound for like 30 seconds just to see if the problem is with me. Okay, I'm gonna mute it now. Okay, I'm back with the sound. Tell me if it was good. Okay, delay C, but let's see his delay limiting range. We don't have the range here. Okay. We need to defend on the river some of the 3x. I think 3x is decent hand to defend. It's much worse like 8-10 or stuff like that, so he doesn't fold a lot, so he falls 20%. Let's see his check calling range. Top pair, straight draw, okay. He's not folding, but he's not, now he's folding. My sister is telling me that she also is hearing that voice. I really don't know what. I'm sorry guys, my sister is also telling me that. So something was definitely wrong, but here's a complete silence, so I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Ansioso. NoteCaddy, I also think that we need a bigger sample to do it. I mainly look at it like a few days, but I didn't have a sample. So when you have a sample, it's great to use it. But if you don't have the sample, it's not that good. We should like bet smaller here. Okay. So it was still there. Tell me, it was there when I muted the stuff. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. If you have any ideas, how can we fix it? Tell me. I will try it. If you have ideas, please tell me. So. Beastaholic, we're gonna give it. We're gonna give it after the stream is over. We're gonna overbet here. This is awful. I just have a bad feeling when he bet the turn with that size and he called the check raise. I just don't see what he's bluffing, and this guy's like, feels like he's like really tight. Yes, it's probably aliens. He doesn't have anything else. Only aliens can do it. I think this is the really tough spot, because I don't think that players like this with these stats are capable to put us in that situation. We'll have like stronger hands than this, but I just feel when you overbet and this type of dude is like going all in, he can bluff that. I mean, I play with him these last few days, and in my eyes he's like really passive tight guy. He didn't ever try some play or something like that I can make a call. For example, against some of the players I can make that call without problems, but this guy's like never bluffing, and I mean we are also like wrapping a full house on the turn a lot in his eyes, so he won't bluff us out of the full house, that's for sure, and I would never fall, and I would like never fall sixes there. So I also hear some sound now. I also hear now that annoying sound in my headset. Wow, it's really annoying. I'll need to put the phone down. I'll try to mute it. I unmuted. This is like, now it's okay. I don't hear it now, but it was like terrible. We need one more table, but there is no free tables, so we're gonna play heads up. Okay, we have a table. We have one table. Okay, let's come here. And it will be interesting here. I'm gonna leave here and we're gonna play here. I think it will be fun. Okay, I'm gonna mute here. Okay. And we need to make the HUD work. So I'm gonna go here, go table finder, and go here, and HUD will work. And I will do it like breakthrough performance. Okay. Okay, we have everything now. Thank you, people. I also think that it's a good fold. I'm pretty sure of it. Otherwise, I think it wasn't even that tough decision because I knew against what type of player I was playing. So here we are just going all in. So I won't show it because I see here is like 10% and 8%, 8s plus. Don't fall to 4-bet, he 5-bets it, so okay. We are getting it in. It's trying to make me play good, and he's failing. He's trying to tell me how to play good today. He's trying to like make me. Maybe he was trying to tell me to call that hand with the trips. Okay. Or bet here. Small size here. He's folding a lot. So small size has. Let's see his check call range. Power inside straight draw or pair flush draw. Okay. It's now going really slow. Suddenly it's going really slow. What is happening? I'm glad everything is now doing okay, but it's I have a lag now. It feels like a lag, and I'm not enjoying it. Don't know what can I say, people. I don't know. Okay. I mean, okay. I will mute the microphone. Muted. Nina. Jel mi igramo? Nisam, imam još pol sata. Ali da znam da li da nastavim igrati ili ne. Hmm? What do you mean, Lol Heavy? Can you explain what do you think? I don't think I'm understanding. Do we call his 3-bet with queens preflop? Against 8%, and I see that he's like 5-betting also a lot. I don't think I will call ever queens there. I'll just shove it. But I mean, against some players I would call, but not against here. Okay, if that happened to you, you should then always have. You need to always call with queens. Every time you have queens and somebody's 3-betting you, you need to call or fold. You can't shove there anymore. As soon as that happens once, you just lose the ability to shove. Like me again. Now I will call every time or fold. I will split mixed strategy between folding. Okay. Okay, I'm back in. Okay, lol Hebik. Then you know what you need to do. You need to just fold every time. Or call. You mix strategy between calling or folding. And again, he's like betting small. I think I'm gonna raise here. Because every time he bet the small, he folded to raise. And he can have like here also a draw with diamonds, so I'm gonna bet the river here. Okay, he can't king jack, okay. When I'm raising the turn, he will call, for example, with every pair, and he will have a lot of diamonds. And if I'm raising the turn, I need to bet the river, so that's like... I can fold the turn, but I noticed that when he bet that small couple of times, he folded, so... And I mean, we have ace king there, but... If I'm just raising turn and shutting down on the river, there is no sense. So if I'm raising turn, I'm betting river to fold like pairs and to fold like diamonds. And if diamond hits, I wouldn't probably bet. I wouldn't probably bet the river. Okay, if you want, we can do it. Tell me if that's what you want, we can do it. And I don't know what's the problem, because I didn't like... I thought that there was no problem. So if you want, we can end it, play one more orbit and end it. So tell me. We can end it, end the stream, and do the raffle, and that's it. I have muted it for. Okay, I muted and now it's back on. How can you mix it with folding or calling? Well, you can mix like this. You fold 50% of the time and you call 50% of the time, and you are mixed between folding or calling. Okay, we are calling here. Yep. Are you feeling that sound again? Tell me. If yes, we can end the stream and do the raffle. I will end the stream and immediately move delay, and we can move. We can. Okay, look, Habik, you can stay for the raffle. Are you experiencing still that horrible noise? If yes, I'm playing my last orbit and that's it. Let's see how much he falls to squeeze as a caller. 100% till now. Okay. If you're hearing that horrible sound, we can just end the stream now. I mean, and do the raffle, and let's see what's wrong and see tomorrow what's wrong. I think that's good. I don't know, maybe something with OBS. I'm not sure now. I just don't know how can that happen. I'm really not sure. I'm not sure what can be what is wrong. Tell us, guys, what do you want? Okay, 44. I think this is 50% probably. He's folding versus hero 56%, so he's not calling ace high here. That's nice to know. He's like just calling pairs and draws. Probably folding pockets here. Okay. Okay, we bet here. Okay, he hit the second pair on the river. We can't do anything there. Okay, I think just we need to bet the river. He'll have like many jack X there, and queen is just like not connecting. He's raising king queen pre-flop. Okay. Queen is on the river is like not connected so good with his two pairs. Only queen 8, and he had it. This guy is always playing short. I don't have hands now, but I remember from before. Okay. Okay, people. We're gonna then just finish we're gonna finish the session. I'm gonna do just 3 hands and probably this. Okay. I apologize for the issues. Okay, he's telling what. We're gonna double barrel here. We can call here. Okay. I think we need to protect against this type of dude. We are checking the river. And he has like king, and he like was thinking about folding. I don't know. I mean, we just don't. This guy's not folding. He's calling like pretty light, so it's like clear bet situation. Okay, we are skipping here. We are skipping here. We are also skipping there. I'm gonna end the stream. We're gonna do raffle. We're gonna do the raffle, and then without a delay, and we'll announce the winner. Just to tell you how it's gonna be, I'm gonna click one number. I'm gonna press number 1, and the script will show the number. So when we come in, there will be like some number, but it's not the winner. The winner will be when I click I will tap one number, and then we'll choose as the winner. Okay. I'm gonna sit out here. Sit out here. I'm gonna sit out. Okay, next hand. That's it. And we're gonna show the winner, and that's it. Sorry for the aliens. Okay, and one more hand here. I'm gonna try to fix it by tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream now and get back without delay.